I wanted to make a note of something. It's weird how these things happen. I guess I end up having my ear to to the wall more than I would like. I want to not be aware of these things. I want to just be off isolated, alone, not not tuned in, not plugged in. I want to be plugged out. But anyway, I end up hearing something of the cacophony of voices that are carrying on out there. And over the last 7 to 10 days has been the craziest thing to me, where this word slop is being used suddenly everywhere by everybody. Every you know, I get that. I know that there's a meaning. I get that. I get what slop means. I get what they mean when they say slop. They're talking about something that's made not very well. That's a product that's put out there that's that's sloppily done. Um, and you know, they talk about thing pictures or like things put out by AI being AI slop. They talk about movies like the Minecraft movie being slop, or Snow White being slop, um, or this, that, and the other thing. It has become the word of choice to use to talk about um, things that are made that aren't very good. Suddenly, everything is slop. Everything is slop. Now, I knew, like, there was a little bit of like I'd heard the term, slightly more selective term, goy slop. I'd heard that one going around, for months, maybe a year, maybe longer. Like, you go to McDonald's and they give you goy slop. That's like, stuff they feed you, that they feed the common man, that they know isn't good for him, that they know will shorten his life. Uh, the stuff that comes out of tubes, that they force you to ingest when they've got you in your pod, where you're owning nothing, and you're happy. Um, that was like the meaning of the term goy slop, i.e., slop for goys. And I needn't unpack that any further. Um, but the way that I've heard everything, like it's slop, 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 slop. Everything is slop. Everything is described as, I mean, not like bad things that aren't done very well are described as slop. It's an era of slop. That television show was slop. That video was slop. Your I mean, this video is probably going to be called slop by somebody. Um, that'll be really funny when you do that. That'll be, you know, I will definitely be amused when that happens. Um, yeah. So everything is slop all of a sudden, and people, including, and like, not only people that I dislike, people that I think are that I generally like to listen to, or that I generally think are first rate thinkers. They've just all Everybody's hopped on the slop train, and it's crazy to me. Um, it's crazy how it's all happened at once. It's all culminated at once. Uh, and is it because there's more bad? Is it there's more stuff being put out that's not very good now than before? I don't think so. Or like, is what they call slop a different kind of bad than other kinds of bad? I don't know. I don't think so either. I think it's just the latest term that's used to describe stuff that's generic or uninspired. Um, yeah. So wish there would be a cessation in the usage of slop, and I continued to hate the word grift or grifter. Like people who use that word so like who call other people grifters, like like um like more often than not they just don't know what they're saying. But that's a different. I mean, I'll just finish that thought. You know, there are people who make money off of conning others. That's what's called a grift. A grift is you do you I don't know you convince someone that he's going to get rich if you give him your bank account number. That's a grift, or something along those lines. But what they've come to talk. It's like they've come to talk. Okay, I guess grift will be taking the will have a part in this video as well. It intended to just focus on slop, but let's turn to grift just for a second before I tune out. So what they do now is they say anything that you're saying that I don't like. I don't like that you're saying what you're saying. I think I disagree with you, and I don't like your message. So you're a grifter. You're a grifter. No, the person is not a grifter just because you don't like what he's saying. He probably means a grifter is somebody who knows he's conning others. But somebody online who's saying who's espousing an opinion or a belief is in most cases not grifting, because I mean, it's just easier to say how you really feel than to pretend to say something that you don't really feel just to get people to give you money, which, by the way, I don't get any money for my videos. So please call me a grifter. I mean, I make very little money on anything I do online, and any creative thing I do, is generally speaking, not something that I have just cashed in with. So please call me a grifter. Please call this slop. That would be perfect. Thank you.